and welcome to another episode of Popcorn Panic. In today's video, we are going to be looking at the 2002 animated version of Lilo and Stitch. This movie is 1 hour and 25 minutes long, was directed by Chris Sanders and Dean Deblois. I really enjoy the Lilo and Stitch movies. I have seen it before. It is my brother's favorite Disney movie of all time, so I've seen it a few times. But I thought it'd be really fun to rewatch it and get reacquainted with it before the live action one comes out in a few weeks. So, let's get started. Let's watch Lilo and Stitch. Galactic Federation Headquarters, Planet Turo. Honestly, this woman is a queen. Stitch is honestly unhinged. When you think about Stitch, you always think of the cute fluffiness. You forget how insane he was when, like, he first got introduced. He gets so enthusiastic about this. The blasphemy that just came out of Stitch's mouth, I forgot that he was that. I cannot believe they allowed that in a children's movie. Gantu is so big. I can't get over how giant Gantu is compared to, like, everybody else. He's massive. Look how tiny they are compared to him. That's wild that the size range is so different. I love how fast it took Stitch to find a flaw in, like, the mechanics that are keeping him. Go, Stitch, go.
I don't think he's on the ship anymore.
Confirmed. He's taken a police cruiser.
He's so sad about it. Yeah, he took the red one. These guys must have the shooting ability of a freaking stormtrooper because they are missing every single shot. Surely with that many police vehicles, somebody is gonna hit the red target vehicle. Come on. Hawaii! What are the odds? Quickly! Endangered species! Yes, let's talk about the alien in the room. Yes, in the live action trailer, they de-yesified Quickly. However, I'm taking that with a grain of salt. I always take trailers with a grain of salt because you never know, okay? They could just be holding it back or not showing us. So I'm gonna wait until the actual movie comes out before I make my final judgment.
Can we not simply destroy the island?
No! Crazy head?
The confidence. Crazy head! Also, I love the little toy camera thing. This prison. Wow. That's a lot of prisoners.
Maybe a direct hit from plasma cannon might stun him long enough to...
Plasma cannon.
I love how she's just like, have whatever you want. I just want this thing gone. I wish I knew how to, like, do a hula dance. That would be so cool. Because I know it tells a story. Like, when you do hula dancing, the lyrics align with, like, the movements as because you're telling the story through your movements as well, which is just so beautiful. I would love to do a hula lesson one time just to be able to, like, express that story through movement. It'd be so fun. Oh, look at this icon making a spectacle out of tourists. I love how they all start to slip after the dance is done. Why, Lilo? Why can't you give him tuna? It's fit! Yeah, Lilo is a weird, Lilo is a weird kid. Also the smack, damn. How long has it been since their parents died? Obviously still long enough that, like, she's having these obviously feelings and stuff and still is having the fish that controls the weather. I love how she's just like, go away. Nani puts up with so much. Also, Nani's 19. Like, please remember that. She's a baby herself. She's 19. That's wild. And she's got, like, a 6-year-old sister. Like, that's a lot of responsibility. Having a 6-year-old, I'm 28, and having a 6-year-old right now would be insane to me. Normal for a lot of people, but that would be insane. So I can't even imagine a 19-year-old just having to, like, now be a parent to her 6-year-old sister. I love Cobra Bubbles. He's iconic. And yes, again, we're going to address the alien in the room. The person they cast to play Cobra Bubbles in the live action does not look like what you would imagine Cobra Bubbles to be. He might still be great, but he is just a lot smaller. I wanted, like, Cobra Bubbles. I love Lilo so much. She's such a weird little kid.
Did you ever kill anyone?
We're getting off the subject.
He didn't say no.
You have 3 days to change my mind.
Wait, this movie takes place over 3 days? That feels very short. I thought it definitely went longer. This scene here has changed. Back when I first watched it in 2002 and the DVD we have of it, this is a washer and dryer, but they've changed it to just like a cabinet and a pizza box because they were scared that people were gonna like go into the washing machine or like the dryer and get stuck. I don't know if that actually happened or if there were reports of it or if people were just concerned that that might happen, so that's why they changed it. But yes, this did in fact used to be just like a washing machine or a dryer. That is such a sibling thing to do. You argue, you hate each other, and then like, you know, you're fine afterwards. But yeah, oh my gosh, that is such a sibling argument. I call it! I love it. It's so good. The fact that Stitch gets run over by so many wheels on like a semi-trailer, that is wild. I love that Nani's like in the middle of about to lose her sister, but she's like, oh, she needs a friend. I got you, boo. So nice. Was that a turtle? Wait, stop. Was that a turtle? Here it is. Oh my god. It's like a bunch of dogs and then a turtle. Getting an idea. It's a little gross that he can do that. Impressive, but still a little gross. Iconic. You know what? Perfect match of weirdness with Lilo. Quickly takes his job so seriously, and I'm very proud of him. He does a great job. Probably takes it too seriously, but like, I hope he gets paid well. She went from being absolutely like terrified of him and stuff to throwing water in his face. I don't know if that's the right progression. I would, if you were scared of him before, I feel like you would still be scared of him, even with a squirty bottle. How many of these kids are just allowed to roam around without parental guidance? Stitch is so chaotic. Like, he's a little menace. An actual menace. David! David's like green flags. Red flag for setting the stage on fire as a fire dancer, but as a person, he's a green flag. Oh!
Actually, she's just a...
That's such a good line. Oof. I love it. This is so good. Love that he's just as weird as Lilo in his own way. That, yeah, honestly, that would be terrifying. Oh, the ugly duckling. Look at the trophies. The whole point is that Nani was like this surfing superstar. Like, she had all these trophies. She was like going places. And then obviously her parents passed away and she had to like give that up. That's a lot. This family is so sad. Losing your parents so young, like 19 and 6. Older sister having to give up what I would assume would be her dream of becoming a pro surfer to look after her little sister. And it's just not going well. I don't think I could handle this at 28. I have no idea how I would have handled it at 19. Nani's face is all of us. When we first heard this, we're like, okay. Cobra Bubbles! Ooh, something's awoken in him. He's so into it.
Now kiss her.
Look at him, his little sparkly glittery suit. Poor guy just wants his ice cream. It's hard, like she can't leave her alone because Cobra Bubbles is watching every move she's making, and she can't get a job because her sister and her dog just keep messing things up. Mostly Stitch.
And some choice squeeze.
Oh, he's so sweet. Ah, I mean, essentially the theme song of this whole movie. Me next, me next, me next. The balance on this woman to like not only have her on the board, but also Lilo. That's impressive. I love that he's asking. He's like, me, please? Slick shot! Again, Nani's balanced. There's 3 of them on the board. That's impressive. Look at David go. No questions asked. He's just down there, getting Stitch. Green flag! We love David.
I'll be back tomorrow morning for Lilo.
That's so sad. Like, she's trying her best. But as someone who is no longer 19, like, she doesn't have a job. She, like, is having a hard time. Lilo is a lot for being, like, a quote-unquote weird girl. Like, I get that. Look at Stitch just, like, listening in. Learning what family is. Learning what it means. Growing as a character. That's so sad, because, like, where's Lilo gonna go? How often will she... Like, that's so many unknowns that Nani's just, like, probably internally freaking out over. Lilo is the perfect pet owner for Stitch. Like, she teaches him so much, because, like, she also knows what it feels like to be alone. Oh, break my flippin' heart, Lilo. I mean, I know why Stitch is such a, like, a lovable character. He's fluffy, he's cute, he's mischievous, but he has, like, he captures your heart as well. Like, this movie is great. It's from Disney's experimental era, when they made such banger movies, because it wasn't things people were expecting, and they experimented a bit. Okay, this movie is a lot sadder for a lot longer than I remember. Like, I knew it had this little tragic part, but it's like, it's pulling at my heartstrings a lot longer than I thought. For a kids movie, I thought it was gonna have more, like, funny upbeat parts. That's a long time of just absolute tragedy. I'm impressed that the phone still works after being in the ocean. Poor Pleakley. He didn't even want to get put on this planet. He was just, like, the expert. Yeah, Lilo's like, the hell is that? I love that Elvis is just, like, universal. Everybody knows the songs. It's all about the money. The language that Stitch uses, atrocious. I love that Lilo is like full send, ride or die, like attack this weird ass alien with a broom. I don't know which is scarier. Like, Pleakley is, I think, weird because he's like so thin and like that. But I think Jumbo to me is a little scarier because he's so big. See what I mean? This movie is so unhinged. That's got everything they own. It's been maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10 to get down the road and up. That's so little time for everything to go wrong. 101, child locks. If you want to trap a child, always put the child lock on. Showing his true self. Bold. See, Nani is the right reaction. Scream. What the heck is that? She's like locked in. Did you see that? Her eyes. She's like, Lilo.
Okay.
That's so fair. That's so fair. She's holding it together so well for someone who has lost everything and is now being visited by aliens. Nani's lost everybody. Literally everybody in her life. Like, your life is falling apart.
Hey, hamburger gabbling.
What? After all you put me through, you expect me to help you just like that?
Just like that.
We're gonna get Lilo?
I love that Stitch is just like he hasn't just turned 180. Like, you see the progression throughout. But I love that this is his moment to be a hero. Da-da, da-da. Da, 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 da. This is such a big ship. Oh my god. He's also very bad at looking at his rearview mirror. Did not see anything. So this movie came out in 2002. In the original animation of this, it's the plane and they're driving through the main city of, I believe, Honolulu. And then obviously 9/11 happened and they changed the animation from planes to now spaceships, which personally I think it does work better. Like, it doesn't fully make sense to have a plane, like they would have had to hijack the plane and all of that. Having the spaceship makes more sense. But like this scene here with with the hills and the mountains and stuff, that used to be cities. So I think they've done a really good job of reanimating, especially for like the circumstances as to why they had to do the reanimation. Oh, A113, that's a little Easter egg because a lot of animators at Disney went to the animation studio or like animation classes, and it was all held in room A113. So if you have a look throughout Disney and Pixar, A113 is scattered throughout like all of their movies.
Nobody gets left behind.
What a hero! Look how pretty the background is, like the watercolor, it's gorgeous.
Can Stitch say goodbye?
Look at this growth, that character development. God, the background is gorgeous. Look at this watercolor. Oh, I can't get over it.
3 days ago, I found Stitch at the shelter.
3 days. So much has happened in 3 days.
As caretaker of the alien life form Stitch, this family is now under the official protection of the United Galactic Federation.
I love that everyone in Hawaii, or at least this town, is just like, we have aliens. No big deal. I love that they've just shown like a happy family. You know, like they went from no one to like a big family, you know, Jumba, Pleakley, Cobra, Stitch, David, you know, like they went from people that lost everything to like found family, which is so lovely. This photo with Stitch added. Oh, so cute. Well, there you have it. That is Lilo and Stitch, the 2002 animated movie. I love it. That was so fun to watch. Again, I've watched this a few times because it's my brother's favorite movie, but I personally don't think I've seen it for a hot minute. It was really fun to rewatch it, get familiar with the story again for when the live action comes out in a few weeks. This movie has so many layers of it, and it's when Disney was going through their experimental era, so it had stories that I think they were afraid to tell before, or they weren't sure how it was going to go, and I think it just emulates what Disney is. You know, it's storytelling, and this story is one of finding family, but they've just done it in such a unique way with aliens and Stitch, and they've just done such a good job. Overall, I think I'm gonna give the 2002 animated Lilo and Stitch an 8.5 scrumps out of 10. This movie is absolutely amazing, and I think anybody of any age would absolutely love it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss an upload. And let me know in the comments below who your favorite Disney character is. My brother's is Stitch, and mine is Marie from Aristocats, but I would love to know who your favorite Disney character is and why. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!